And welcome to Let 'em Talk. I'm Paul DiRienzo, and we have a great show for you today, a live performance here at the studios, Manhattan Neighborhood Network, and Let Them Talk. We are proud to have Moist Paula and Dorothea Tekler, and they are, I met them at the Teresa Burns Gallery just a few times, but most recently they were playing at the benefit for the informational panel discussion on Planned Parenthood, and the art exhibit that was being shown at that time at the at TBG Gallery. Teresa's been on the show before, and a number of people, and so everybody loves your music, and I don't know quite how to describe it. So maybe, I don't know, one of you guys would you like to describe what is your music about, Moist Paula? Why do you call yourself Moist Paula?
Well, Paul, thank you first for having us on the show. It's very exciting and feels like a very classic New York City experience. The reason I'm called Moist Paula is because over the turn of the century, late 90s to 2009, I had a band called Moisturizer. I played baritone sax, and it started out with Moist Gina. She was the bass player and our original drummer. And we all had those names. Everybody in the band was
Moist?
Yes. And then when the band ended in 2009, I already had all my email address and this and that. Everything already had that, and then I just kept it. It's like that's it. I think it's what you call a brand. I think that's my brand. Doro.
Yeah, Dorothea, and what are you play violin, but it's very different. You play quite an interesting array of electronic instruments. Tell me a little bit how you came to do this.
So I studied classical music, violin and piano, and then later I started learning different instruments and picking up and collecting instruments and getting into electronic music, and lately been having fun with this loop station, and we've been experimenting together. I
see, right. And you call yourself, when you're playing together, you call yourself the GPS?
Yes, the GPS is an idea that I came up with that's a performance society. So it allows me and my friends to just get together on a fairly casual basis without making a band and like starting from scratch. It's a society, so it's like a pairing thing. So Doro and I have done it now a number of times. I'm playing iwi, that's an electronic wind instrument.
That was my next question, right? What do you play?
That's an iwi. And then I do another thing with a guy called Jay Speck. But the feeling that I want to really have about it is that we can grow as a collective, and anyone's free to be in it or not, and it's more like a social thing almost.
You had everybody in it at the closing party the other day. We were all doing something. You had us all conducting us all.
I was. That's another idea.
Very good.
That's the next idea.
All right.
I have been playing in Burnt Sugar for a long time, since 2002, I guess almost 15 years, and Greg Tate's band, and which originally started as a conducted improvisation orchestra. And since 2009, we've been moving away from that format. We used Butch Morris's system of conduction, and I've been missing it a lot as a way of playing music. So I decided that I want to start bringing that more into my live performance life. So that was a great experiment, and it worked out well, I thought, at Teresa Burns Gallery.
Right, it did. So that's why you're here, because I was impressed.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so why don't we begin by just giving folks an idea of what you guys do?
Okay.
Perform something. I mean, that's why we're here. So.
All right. Well, I'm going to start with this little magical sound right here. We're going to play along with a sound that I downloaded from the library of NASA, and this is the sound that they recorded. It's the atmosphere of a star.
All right. Well, that was pretty cool. I bet the audience loved it.
I hope so. I hope they
I'm sure they fell in love with it. It was amazing. Beautiful. Thank you for that.
Thank
That was
you.
quite a pleasure. So great. What was that we just heard?
Well,
It was totally improvised.
Totally improvised.
totally improvised.
Right,
There's, we spent a lot of time doing that.
Moist Paula, by the way, Dorothea Tachler, right? I got it right. I'll get it right.
Very
yeah.
good.
Right.
Yeah,
And
that's very
they are moist. Pardon me. They are the GPS.
Correct. We have a
And-
SoundCloud channel called the GPS. It's hashtag. No, no hashtag, right?
yeah, no
just-
hashtag.
THE_GPS. And we have so much of this kind of music because we like to drink tea and improvise.
Are you
and record
performing
it.
anytime coming up?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Where are you? Tomorrow is today's Tuesday, the 25th of April. So tomorrow is Wednesday, the 26th of April. And
Correct.
where will you be performing?
We will perform in Greenpoint in a bar called Troost. It's on Manhattan Avenue. I think
1011 Manhattan Avenue.
1011 Manhattan Avenue in
in
Greenpoint.
Greenpoint.
Right.
Brooklyn.
Troost.
Troost,
right?
yeah.
Pretty famous bar, I think.
Yeah.
And you'll be performing there. What time tomorrow?
The show starts at 8 p.m. and our friend Nick Demopoulos is going to be playing Smomid. His project is called Smomid, and the Smomid is a synth guitar that he invented. It's very spectacular, and he makes amazing music on it. He's been on Let Them Talk before as part of Chico Hamilton's combo. He's a very esteemed
yes.
jazz guitar player.
Yeah,
but
I remember when they were on. Right, that was a very
Yeah.
good show. That was I remember that it was a very cold night, and they all came
Wow.
anyway. Yeah, and it was an amazing show. I love that show.
he's amazing, and he has this big synthesizer guitar that has lights that flash, and it's very entertaining as well as incredible music. And then he'll play at 8, and then we'll play at 9. And maybe he'll join us for some improvisation. He did last time we did
Sounds
that.
like a happening.
The place is really nice, Troost in Greenpoint. It's a great spot. They have
Okay.
nice light snacks and it's very comfortable. It's a
Right,
free
so-
show.
Yeah.
We pass the tip jar. That's how we make our
Free
living.
show. Pass the tip jar. Wow. Cool.
Yeah, free to get in.
Right. All right, so folks, you heard that. It's amazing. It's we heard that on Let Them Talk. You know, we're not usually a purveyor of. We are actually usually a purveyor of places to go and see things, right?
Okay.
We've done it yet again.
Lifestyle.
Yes, lifestyle station. And so, wow, do you guys what? So tell me a little bit more about your background. You it was in classical music, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where are you from originally?
I'm from Germany originally.
Mm-hmm. And how long you been in New York?
11 years.
Uh-huh. And how do you like New York?
I love it.
You love it, huh? You've made it your home?
Yeah.
All right, great. And so did you, how did you, was violin your first instrument?
Recorder was
Recorder.
actually my first
Recorder.
instrument.
Really, really. And so when did you decide you wanted to play professionally, which I assume you do? Yeah.
I don't know if I decided it.
Uh-huh. It just happened.
I guess so.
One day you were doing it, and
Yeah.
you were passing a tip jar.
Exactly.
There you go. Right. Tell me a little about yourself, Moist Paula. You hail from?
I'm from Australia, and I moved permanently to the United States, to New York City in 1995. I was here earlier than that in 1990 and 91. And I've been playing the saxophone for 30 years. I play baritone saxophone mainly, but I do play tenor sax also, and I have been incorporating that into these performances. And but I play baritone sax most notably, and I play every week with Reverend Vince Anderson. I've had that gig for 20 years. That's a weekly gig at Union Pool and also in Williamsburg. And I play all different kinds of styles. I mentioned I played with Burnt Sugar. That's Greg Tate's band that's been going since the late 90s. I've been with them since 2002.
Tell me a little bit about your instrument. What is that
This
called?
is my newish toy that I got in. I went on a big tour in 2014 with Nick Waterhouse. That was a very rock and roll tour. And then after that, I was like, I want to hear some kind of outer space sounds. So this is an EWI, which is EWI electronic wind instrument. It's a wind-controlled synthesizer, so I play it exactly like a saxophone. It's calibrated to be like a baritone sax, actually, and the fingering and the
action.
The action and the word I'm groping for is, the transpositionally is probably, if that's for saxophone players if you're out there. And it's a lot of fun for me. It's like it's just a lot of different sounds, and I've done a lot of recording in it. I made an EP. It's on my Bandcamp page at Moist Paula, and I'm working on an album with it. But it's just, for one thing, it doesn't weigh 40 pounds, so I can carry it around town on a rainy day much more easily than my Barry sax. And it's just, it's because it's a synthesizer, it's a MIDI controller, so it's really, the possibilities are endless, and I'm just scratching the surface over the last, couple of years. But I have a lot of fun with it.
Let me ask you guys to experiment some more. How about that? Why don't you play around with your stuff, your
absolutely.
axes?
Shall I start this one?
Sure.
Doro? Oh, I want to get, I think Did you get that?
Wait, not yet. Okay. Wait.
we heard 2 minutes left. So what did we just hear?
Well, just more fun and hijinks from the GPS. We very much please ourselves.
And folks can hear you tomorrow, Thursday, tomorrow Wednesday,
Yes.
April 26th.
April 26th at 8 p.m.
At the Truce Bar.
Exactly.
Which is in Greenpoint, Brooklyn. And the address is
1011 Manhattan Avenue.
Right.
In Greenpoint, Troost, Troost.
Great.
We'll be there, and we're on SoundCloud, the GPS.
Great, the GPS. We have a minute and a half. You want to take us out with something?
Sure.
Just whatever you want.
I think I want to hear a big violin solo.
A big violin solo.
Yes.
I have 1 minute.
Okay. Let's play together.
Okay.